this morning. Look, I'm very glad to welcome back to Banks here the Federal Labor leader Anthony Albanese to talk about the urban rivers and catchment program here. And again, the urban rivers and catchment areas sort of in this electorate have been such an important part of the electorate in terms of bringing joy and sort of recreation to the area. And I think given the events of the last year or so and beyond with the COVID-19 lockdown and restrictions, it's been particularly important as a resource that people can enjoy within their communities. So look, we need a government here in Australia that recognises the importance of these areas and are willing to kind of stand up and really protect them. So look, really excited to welcome Anthony back here this morning to talk about the Urban Rivers and Catchment Program.
Thanks very much. Well, thanks very much, Zhi, and it's great to be back in the electorate of Banks, and particularly good to be in this beautiful part of the electorate here at Oatley Park. We can see that this is a pristine natural environment, and today we have local environment and community groups here with us for this announcement. And I'm proud to announce that a Labor government will have a $200 million local urban river and catchment program. This is a program that will accelerate support for natural environment and the cleaning up of our waterways, such as the beautiful Georges River, but right around our cities. One of the things that we're seeing is that for a long period of time, our urban waterways were where industry was located, it's where sewage often flowed into, it's where stormwater flowed into. They were seen as drains. Today we know that far from that, they are precious. They are so precious with urban consolidation, with more and more people living in medium density living, for the quality of life for residents around our cities and our towns. And here in Sydney, but like other cities right around Australia, our waterways are what make a city a fantastic livable place. And to make our cities more livable and more sustainable, we need programs that support the activity of state and local governments, but also of community-based organisations. What we see around Australia is volunteers giving up their time, giving up their income to go and to help clean up our waterways because they know that clean water makes a difference. This swimming club has been here since 1927. It is an amazing asset for this local community in the St George and Canterbury Bankstown areas. But it can be even better if it's cleaner. We know that after a few days of rain, such as what we've had, stormwater flows in to this river, making it unusable and not suitable for human activity. And we know that also threatened species around our urban waterways, be it flora and fauna, is a major issue as well. So this program will make a difference, partnering with local government, partnering with community organisations to clean up our waterways in our urban communities. And we've been given a reminder during COVID, whereby people gathered with family and friends in spaces like Oatley Park, but in parks right around Australia. We've been reminded of the joy that can be had in having a picnic without noise, without TVs, without electronic equipment, just engaging with each other. And that renewal of that community activity is something that I think will lead to this program being very much welcomed. It is a program that will be run by the Environment Department, and we know it works. Last time Labor was in government, we had a similar program that made an enormous difference right around the country. So for rivers like the Georges River, the Parramatta River, the Cooks River, for some of the tributaries as well, like Cup and Saucer Creek and the creeks that exist right around. Areas like Narrabeen Lakes, these are all major assets to our community, and we need to value them, we need to cherish them. A program like this is an acknowledgement of that, and also an acknowledgement of what really is a grassroots movement from the bottom up. community organisations like the ones who are with us here today are doing incredible work. They need support of our national government. It's a part of the leadership that I want to provide to make our cities more productive, more sustainable and more livable.